In June 2014, the Iraqi army fled the city of Mosul in utter disarray. These images from the 11th of June show a military convoy of 50 vehicles carrying soldiers in civilian clothes retreating to Baghdad. An investigation later showed that infighting between military and political leaders had left the city vulnerable to attack. The day before, on the 10th of June, Mosul fell rapidly and unexpectedly into the hands of the so-called Islamic State and its allies, without any real resistance from the US-trained Iraqi forces. The army left behind heavy weaponry which the ISIL fighters seized to help make the city a stronghold. Mosul is Iraq's second largest city with 1.5 million inhabitants. Its position in northern Iraq near the Turkish and Syrian borders and its large oil reserves meant considerable strategic gains for IS. In the wake of the city's capture, tens of thousands were displaced. Many fled to Arbil in Iraqi Kurdistan, where makeshift shelters were provided, but even the most basic provisions were in short supply. The commanders were the first to flee, leaving the soldiers alone. How can they act without commanders? The city will definitely fall. They are to blame. The predominantly Sunni city is in an area home to many minorities, including Kurds, Turkmen, Shiites and Christians. Most of the thousands of Christians fled rather than face ISIL's ultimatum of convert to Islam and pay a special tax or be executed. The majority of those who stayed were Sunni Arabs. This amateur footage allegedly shows Islamic State leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi addressing a congregation at a mosque in Mosul. By the 29th of June 2014, the city was already an ISIL stronghold under imposed Sharia law. It was chosen as the site from which to declare a caliphate straddling Syria and northern Iraq. From July 2014, ISIL began decimating Shia shrines and sanctuaries. They blew up a mosque which housed the tomb of the prophet Jonas and the sanctuary of Seth, who, according to the Jewish, Christian and Islamic faiths, is believed to be the third son of Adam and Eve. In February 2015, the jihadists filmed themselves vandalising priceless artefacts and treasures dating from the Assyrian and Hellenistic periods in the Mosul Museum. The city is located opposite the ancient region of Nineveh in Upper Mesopotamia. It is unknown which artefacts remain unharmed.